Welcome back, you guys. Today's video is our June favorites. Yeah, okay. We're in July, so I'm like, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and talk about all of my favorites that I've been loving for the month of June and a little bit of May, because I think I forgot May again. I know, you guys, I always forget. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the things that I have been loving. I've tried out so much new stuff, you guys. So if you guys want to see all the fun stuff, all the beauty favorites that I've been loving, then just keep watching. So we're gonna start off with a beauty tool. I feature this a lot, especially when I do my eyelashes, but I don't know that I've ever talked about it. This here is the SEPHORA tweezers. So I know that they're like just tweezers, but if you guys like to wear lashes, these things are amazing to apply lashes with. Anytime I've gone to Sephora, they're always sold out. If you guys like to wear lashes, this is like a staple in your collection. I have a few other ones from like knockoff brands, and I really don't like them as much as I like this one because it's got a really good grip to it. Like I said, mine has been used and abused, but I travel with this everywhere. I always have to have this with me, and I can't seem to do my eyelashes with them. I hate using tweezers now, so I always run to this. So I definitely need to get another set because as you guys can tell, one part of the cushioned part is falling off, but we still got another piece to it, so we're good. The next thing we have here are these e.l.f. Line and Define. I've featured these a few times in some of my tutorials or first impressions that I've done, and I really just enjoy using these instead of tape because they're so easy. But not only that, it's also really gentle on the eyes. It's going to stick. You don't have to worry about it falling off, and then when you peel it off, it's not going to tug at your skin. So I don't know how much these retail for, but again, I'm going to have all of this good stuff listed down below, and you guys can check it out. I really like them. So next thing I have here, mine is upstairs, but I have a backup, obviously. This here is the Flawless Facial Hair Remover. First, I used it on an Instagram video. I did like an Instagram video and like showcased it, and I've used facial hair removers before. I never felt like I needed to because I don't have like that much facial hair. In my opinion, I feel like that thing really made me feel like I had a ton of facial hair. It is so soft, it's so gentle. I will say though that if it gets caught up in like any of your other hair area, it'll like tug and hurt, but I like to use it like on my sideburns because I have like ridiculous sideburns, so I always have to like take care of them. Around my lip area, I don't have very much facial hair there, so I just get like right here, but you don't have to worry about cutting your lip or anything. And then if I'm like wanting to like be even extra, I'll even like go around on my face and it'll take off peach fuzz, and it makes your foundation apply so freaking good. These are a as seen on TV product, so if you guys go to like your local Walmart, I know you can buy them online, but like anywhere that sells like as seen on TV products, you can definitely pick them up there. They are amazing. So the next thing I have here are something that I actually received. So I have two that I've really been enjoying. They do have a 14-day acne starter pack. I have not taken it because I was trying out so much new skincare. I wanted to see if the skincare alone would work. Like these. This one here is the Hums Gummies with Benefits, and this is the Glow Sweet Glow. This one particularly is for skin hydration for ultimate glow. And the other one I have is the Red Carpet for glowing skin and shiny hair. These are kind of sweet. So I don't like to chew them as long as like I would normally chew like any other gummy because they're really, really sweet. I mean, they're tasty. You got to give them that. So let's talk about some makeup, right? So the very first thing I've been loving is this right here, which is the NARS concealer. I know that this has been out for quite some time. This isn't anything super new. I wanted to get the one by Anastasia, which they don't have anywhere I went. So I was like, well, let's keep going. And then I had seen somebody else use this, and I was like, oh, I'm going to try it. And it works amazing. I did pick up the shade Chantilly. I think it looks so good on my brow bones. It carves out really nicely. It's really creamy, and it works really well as like a base for your eyeshadows. So if you're looking for like a 2-in-1 kind of combo, I feel like this would work really well on you. Now let's move into foundation. This one is newer because we tested this here recently, but I love this foundation, you guys. I've worn it numerous times now. I've worn it with different primers, and I've worn it in different settings, and it still for me holds up to be perfect. And this here is the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. My shade is shade Medium 100. I feel like it gives me a stupidly awesome look to my skin. Like, it's insane how well my skin looks when I wear this. The other thing I like about this is that it works really well with a beauty sponge or your brushes. I like to start off with a sponge. I like to start off with a brush and then blend it all out with a sponge. It's found my favorite way. I feel like this works really, really well with another product that I'm going to talk about right now, which is the Maybelline Master Prime. This one is newer. I got this one sent through Influencer, which is another favorite of mine. This one is the Blur and Pore Minimize. I will say that these two combined are incredible together, which is awesome because they're both affordable. This one's $12. I assume this is like $10 or $11 because I know their other primers are about that price point. I don't know if it's out on the market yet. I assume so because they're already promoting it. I just haven't seen it myself, but if you guys see it, definitely pick it up. You guys are gonna love it. So I have another primer that I wanted to talk about because you guys have seen it a lot on my channel. This one here is a Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Line Blur Perfector. It's kind of a tongue twister. It has the same benefits as the Maybelline Master Prime, but this one I feel like does an amazing job. I don't think it's very expensive for the Strivectin line because I know that they can run pretty pricey. I want to say that this is somewhere around the $30 range, which is not very expensive when you compare it to other primers in that higher end market. So I really, really like that one. The next thing I want to talk about, which I never did a review on, I've gotten questions on it. I have not done a tutorial, but if you guys want to see a tutorial, definitely do it. But I caved in and I decided to pick up the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I waited a little bit of time to pick it up because the last couple ones that I picked up were flops, as we know. I use them, but not as much as I use her other palettes. And so this next one, I was like, screw it. I'm not picking it up. I'm waiting because everybody that receives it in PR is going to be like, it's perfect. It's awesome. It's amazing. And then the people that buy it are going to be like, it sucks. So I was like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until I can test it out myself. And then if I see enough good reviews, then I'll pick it up. Sure enough, I saw enough and I picked it up. I was laughing at myself because I was like walking by it and I'm like walking by and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to get it. Walked by again. Do I need it? And then did it again. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to get it. So I decided to pick it up and I was like, I can always just return it, right? Yeah, I never returned it because I actually really love this. I had a girlfriend text me. My girlfriend Nikki texted me and she's like, hey, do I need it? And I was like, yeah, you need it. In my opinion, this should have been Modern Renaissance like #2 because it's such a good palette, you guys. Like everything about it reminds me of the Modern Renaissance, the formula, everything, except this is more brown tone driven than the other one, where the other one's got more like rosy tones. This is more brown tones. I have played with it quite a bit. This is something I've traveled with already. I go to this palette way more than I go to Modern Renaissance now, and I just love everything about it. It is got quite a bit of fallout, so it's going to be one of those shadows where you're going to want to be careful when you use the eyeshadows, because if you guys have the Modern Renaissance, then you guys know what the quality is like that. Super awesome, but there can be a little bit of fallout. So if you guys want to see a tutorial or you guys want to see a look I do with it, let me know. I'll definitely do one. I love it. And I'd be happy to do one for you guys, but I kind of just waited because I was like, well, you know, there's so many tutorials, there's so many reviews that were on it, because anytime anything Anastasia launches, it gets a lot of reviews. So I was like, I'm just going to wait off. But again, you guys want to see it? Let me know. Let's move into a mascara. This mascara, although I'm almost done with it, it's like on its last leg. I'm really, really saddened because I really loved it. This here is the Butter London Double Decker Lashes, and this one, I believe we got it in our boxy charm, you guys. Oh man, this thing is freaking awesome. The wand is just very basic, very easy, very fluffy. There's nothing crazy to this wand. There's no magic to it. It just makes my lashes look super full and super voluminous, and it makes my eyelashes, like the base of my eyes, look so deep and dark, and it makes everything just look so good. So I'm definitely going to pick that up. That is definitely going to be a repurchase of mine, for sure, because I really love that mascara, and I didn't know that Butter London had a bunch of other things. Like, I knew they had glosses and stuff, but I didn't know that they had mascara. So the last product we have is the FLIRT Cosmetics Thickums Fiber Brow Gel. And the shade that I have in is medium brown. And as you guys can see, it's just your basic fiber brow gel. So it's going to have little fibers in it that's going to make your eyebrows look fuller than they actually are. But what I like about this one is that this one is much more warm tone than some of the other fiber gels I have. So when I wear brow products, I have more cooler tone brow products that I own. So sometimes it can be a little too much, and I love to use this. Ever since I got it, I have been using it nonstop because it really brings more color and more life back to my brows, and it makes them look thicker, way thicker, and it brings more warmth to my eyebrows, so it kind of offsets it. But I've been really impressed with it. I use it as a kind of like a fiber gel slash setter, and it holds up really well. It's all I have on my eyebrows today, and so far it's been doing really well. I'm trying out a new brow product. I was very hesitant, and I was like, I'm gonna use this because I know that this will definitely do its job. So anyways, that there are my favorites for the month of June. Let me know if any of these products are products that you guys like or if you guys tried, and let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, weekend, whatever it is. Have a good time. I love you guys, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.